If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
One time I was at the at the Concord in the Catskills, and that was something. Nobody paid any attention. They're just eating. I mean, there's no. I mean, they stopped. Very, very nice people, but that was something. The first night I ever did any stand-up here in New York was at the big room at the Claridge in Atlantic City. First night. And I did like an hour, and I said, isn't that what you normally do? They said, no. I said, really? He goes, nobody does an hour. I said, oh, really? Okay, well, I'll cut it down. I didn't know. I went from the Claridge, and I worked any place. The best part was we were at I'll never forget this. It was an Italian restaurant in Brooklyn. It was snowing. And we said, where's the stage? It was a restaurant. He goes, there's no stage. Well, you can work over there. I said, but there are people eating there. I said, well, you can do it over there. I said, all right. I said, what about lights? They can't even see me. This kind of dark. So they had, I got lights. It was heating lights, to keep the whole food. So I'm up there sweating. I look like I'm under like a 3rd degree from the cops. It just was, that was actually funny. Did a bowling alley. The best was Rascals in West Orange. Mark Magnuson. The best. The absolute 100% best ever. Boodles in Orange County. Wonderful place. I did Caroline's. A lot of holiday. I played everywhere.
Club Benet.
First time ever. First time. I couldn't believe there was what are these people there for? Was it for you? There was a bowling alley. And the dressing room was really interesting. That was something. One time,
Mr. Rips. You ever play Mr. Rips?
No, I did. Oh, we did Grandpa's on Staten Island, and the dressing room was like a closet. We also did. Oh, listen to this. I wasn't familiar with a lot of the names of places, but we went at the something steakhouse. I don't even. It was I'll think of the name of it. And I said, I don't know where I am. And I said, where am I? And this guy came out. I think he was Polish. He said, where are you? You're near Butlick. I said, what? Butlick? What? Butlick. I said, I heard you. He meant Bud Lake. And so I'm thinking, where because I said, boy, these jerseys, these got some weird names. I don't even want to know the history of that one. It's near Buttstown. I said, what's with the Butts? Remember Bertha Butts, the Butt sisters, Cheech and Chong. But I remember that Botlick. I said, I'm okay. It's like all coming back to me. These places, some were great, some were, but it was something. And you haven't lived until you've done that. Caroline's, not the hard. You know what? Don't get me started. I can tell you some stories. I got to wait one more year before I tell you this story. And then I think the statute has passed on that one.
If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.